So maybe some good karma finally is coming through. To charge the batteries and blah, 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 blah. 4 tires and rims fit just perfectly. These have a date code of today. Finally you're cooperating. Hey everyone, Monkey Wrench Mike. Can you fix a 57-year-old Mercedes with a $10 part from Home Depot? That's what we're going to find out today as we try to get this 1969 Mercedes 280 SE back on the road. And I don't just mean going down to the cul-de-sac and turning around. We're going around the block, up and down some big hills, and really out on the road. Today we find out if the old girl has got it. Holy crapola, look at this thing smoke. Yes. No. Why won't it run? Why?
Get that piece of crap out of the way.
Take another bite. Not at the camera. Look at that. Stop. Yeah, we got rain. What are you gonna say?
It's just too much for me to screw out.
This is what I'm working with. It's not a lot.
I'm in the car.
If you've been watching the videos on this car, I call her Janice because, yeah, there's a ghost right here in the pad. It's a little scary. But you know that I've been complaining about having very little brakes. I've taken her down the street once or twice, and I have just been terrified because the brakes are absolutely terrible. Now I think I know why, and hopefully we can fix it. So if you know much about cars, you need vacuum for your brake booster right here, okay? Now, in order to get the vacuum, you have a port in your intake, and the engine creates the vacuum. It goes through here, all the way up into here, and it goes into the power booster and hopefully helps you squeeze those brakes so the car actually starts. And what I've done, and this was just to get the car back on the road, I have put rubber hose on here. Well, rubber hose gives, and I don't know what the vacuum, how strong the vacuum is coming off the engine. I think this could be one of the reasons it feels like I have very little brakes, okay? What I'm going to do is replace this entire piece with something I bought from Home Depot. Yeah, here's what we got. This is just some generic plumbing hose, and I did learn from some forums this has been used before, and it is perfect. It works the same. It's probably made out of the same stuff. Here's the size for you. I got 25 feet. It is 1/2 inch outer diameter, 3/8 inch inner diameter, and this cost me a whopping $10.64. You'll notice I also bought 2 13mm wrenches because I keep losing them. And every car out here needs a 13mm wrench, including this one right here, to put on the batteries and to take the terminals off the batteries and to charge the batteries and blah, 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 blah. So I bought 2 13s, so I'm not going to have, you know, any more missing 13mm wrenches. So we can throw this away right here. It is time to measure this out. Hopefully we're going to avoid this right here because this was another problem. See how close this was to this, and with this big hose, it was interrupting the travel of my accelerator. Yeah, so let's take this off. We're gonna measure it, and then I have to make sure that I have this valve right here in correctly, okay? So we're gonna have to heat up this plastic, but I'm just gonna duplicate this, okay? So I need to be a little bit longer. I'm thinking over here. We're gonna measure this. Let's just take it inside, and we can do some work on the inside of the house. Yeah, let's do that. But this is the old, and it broke right here. So let's see if we can get this fixed. All right, so I've cut the hose, and I've kind of got this on this side right here. This is a little too tight. I can't just pull it off, so I need to trim this without hopefully cracking the valve right here, the one-way valve. Let's just see how it's gonna work. At least it's turning now. Yeah, let me get a screwdriver. We'll get this off. All right, here we go. I think we're getting it now. Come on. There it is. There we go. All right, so we'll put the other side on. We'll give it a quick little heat to kind of shrink it up a little bit. And I think we'll be fine. And the suction goes this way towards the intake. So, yeah. Whew. Out with the old, in with the good stuff. Okay, let's do a quick little test fit. We're just gonna go from here to here. And I'll probably use a clamp. Well, that's gonna look so much better. Look at that. Okay, then I can use a clamp just to kind of hold it on there. So that's a win. Let's go over here. See if we can kind of keep it out of the way. Oh, I can. See, I can do this. I can cut it to here, and that's gonna be about perfect. How about that right there? You think? Because I've still got all this clearance right there. It's gonna not interfere. Maybe a little more. So I can take the, I like the look of that, okay? But if I ever have to take off the valve cover, maybe that will give me enough room if I do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it about right. Let's do it about right there. So we'll cut it right there. Okay, we've got her trimmed. And I think I still have to tighten everything back up. But look at that. I don't think that's gonna interfere, or do I need to go lower? Let's kind of get I want the engine to look good. I think that's high. I think that looks a little weird. So let's trim some more. I just don't want it to get too hot from the engine. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where I want it. I think that's gonna be perfect right there. The hood's not gonna interfere with it at all. It's not interfering with this over here. Everything is great. I dropped a screw down here somewhere from one of the clamps, but that's okay. You know what? Let's start it and let's just see what happens. Let's see what the brake feels like. Once again, 13 millimeter. Where's my new 13? I don't even know already. Okay, there we go. That is tight. Let's see what she's gonna do for us. How do the brakes feel? Ugh. And I like that idle speed way more. I really do. Okay. Oh my. The brake pedal, the travel is this much. That's way better. That is so much better than before. Good job, Mike. All right, well, so we fixed that. Before our trip around the block, let's see if we can, there is power to that. I mean, it says 101. And you notice, the clock still works. So we have already replaced the speedometer cable that runs from down in the transmission up through the firewall and back into here. I didn't want to make a video because there was some adult language involved, but you can see that it is a new video, a new cable rather, because the old one is right here. So this is the old one, and I'll put it in my pile of parts that will remain. This is a hot mess. Let me just say that. So yes, don't look at my work table. There is so much going on in this nasty garage, you can't even believe it. But we have the new cable, which runs down through there, and then it goes up. Can you kind of see right here where my hand is? This is a brand new cable. So we've got it connected. Something else we have done, and we're going to do on camera for you, is the tires have arrived. And I have 4 steel wheels I need to get ready for the tires, okay? So let's pick it up. We're gonna paint the wheels, we're gonna get the tires put on, then we'll come back here and we'll put them on the car and see what they look like. I'm kind of excited about this one. I have to tell you, I am more than a little excited. Okay, these are 2 of the wheels that we're gonna be painting because I want everything on Janice to be perfect. And we're using Duplicolor high performance wheel coating. It's supposed to be good stuff. Yeah, it's going to be great. So I have washed them. I've kind of scrubbed them a little bit. I think everything's going to be good. I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time on this because these are underneath the hubcap. Okay, and I did get new stems and everything. So if the guys at the tire shop say I need new stems, then we can put the new ones on. But let's just see how it's going to work out. I don't want to get paint on my shoes. So let's just kind of go here. And of course the wind's picking up, so yay. Wow, okay. Goodness gracious. Not bad at all. Tires and wheels are now loaded. We've made a vital discovery on my hubcaps, which aren't as near as nice as I remember. Most of my hubcaps are missing these little clips. So in addition to, cleaning and repainting, I gotta find these clips right here. So I've got 2 on this one. I'm supposed to have 4. It goes here and here. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they just kind of clip in and they're held by these little tabs and the ring, the outer ring. So yeah, I'm gonna have to find the tabs. Let me show you the wheels and the tires. Of course, we're gonna use the rat wagon, the dreaded rat wagon that I still love, even though she has brought so many rats to the house that I am now fighting each and every day. So, let me see here. Okay, I'm using the car for what she was intended to be used for. We have our freshly painted wheels, which look great in black, inside and out. And I got these Travel Star tires. Finding white walls these days isn't that easy, okay? These have good ratings. I got them on tireseasy.com. I think I got 4 for less than $300, and they were delivered in not the day after, the next day. So 2 days later, I had all 4. No problems at all with shipping, super cheap, good, brand new tires. They're gonna be fantastic on the car. So we are now ready to go to the tire shop. Let's go have some fun in the E320. You just forget how useful these wagons are. I mean, it's 4 tires and rims fit just perfectly. Didn't even have to put down the back seats or anything. And yes, this is a super fun car to drive. I got to work on the exhaust. It's a little bit low. I got a hanger or 2 was not properly attached when I changed the transmission. But she runs good. I took her for a 4-wheel alignment, and the tie rods in the front need to be replaced, and so they couldn't even do it. So we're still pulling to the right a little bit, and I do have the ASR. So I need to clean the little rim things that go around the wheels. They're little rings that right around the wheels, and then there's a little magnet that kind of picks up, that they're turning and everything in synchronicity, I guess would be a good word. And when that doesn't happen, you get the ASR light. So I do have to clean that. But other than that, I mean, it's a beautiful car. I really have fun driving this. And yes, she does get a lot of attention. Coming up on the tire shop, not the greatest part of my little hometown, but these guys do really good work. In fact, this, they say, is 61st and Peoria, not the safest part of T-Town. But this Rayed Tires, they've been doing stuff with me for a long, long time. So they actually put the tires on this car. Yeah, they did. Of course they did. Let's get these things changed. Look how gorgeous. Look how nice this is gonna be. So I made it home, $60 later, and we have 4 freshly mounted tires. They said these tires have been sitting for a while. They had to use the bead blaster to kind of get them to fit on the wheel, but it's the right size. So everything's gonna be great. And look how pretty. Now I do need to touch that up. So yes, I did paint over the weights. I forgot about that. No big deal. It's all hidden anyway by this, and this is what it's gonna look like. Just like this. Except, that's gonna be pretty. See, look at that. Oh, that's such a big difference. That is such a big difference. Okay, we're gonna get these in the garage and then we're gonna get them on the car. So, let me show you the good stuff right here. Lola is here to help me, and we are replacing those with these. With, yeah, the hubcaps. So what I've done is I've removed one of these just to make sure that I don't need special bolts or anything with this. And that's perfect. That's gonna give me the right amount of reach and everything else. So I think we're good to remove the tire and put this one on. I'm very nervous. I don't know why. I hated these wheels when I got them. I kind of like them now, but I think the others are gonna be better once I get them cleaned up. But these are almost in mint condition, which means I could probably sell these things, make some money, recoup some of my cost. So let's roll this over here. Those tires have been sitting forever and ever. And I'm looking for a date code. I don't even see a date code. I think they're pre-2000. I don't know. These have a date code of today. So let's just see. Hopefully, everything will go fine. And then I'm gonna wash the car, scrub the white walls, and it's gonna be great. What do you think? You like these? You ready to go for a ride? Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, she just burped right in my face, which is a new habit of hers. Not the nicest thing to do. Okay. I think that's gonna be good. Let's see if we can get them to rotate though. Oh my gosh, if these aren't the right size, holy. So you rotate, you fuckers don't. Oh my God. Mike, what the fuck have you done? Lug bolts are too long. I need shorter lug nuts, lug bolts. Where am I gonna find those? You know, I should have put these tires on the other wheel and I would have had no problem at all. So we're back, it's another day. I got a new attitude because for some reason, this car finally decided to do something good. You're gonna be positive today, right? No griping, no complaining, no braking, no squeaking. Everything's gonna go well, right? Okay, so she has committed to a good day. Let me show you what I found in the trunk, and this is something so surprising. So my lug bolts were too long for the bunt wheels, okay? Then, for some reason, I just decided to look in here, and look what I found. I don't remember having 20 shorter lug bolts that are perfect for the steel wheels. I don't remember those being there. So maybe some good karma finally is coming through. Maybe I did, I know I probably did, but this hasn't had steel wheels for years and years, but for some reason, I have steel wheel lug bolts, which means finally we can put on the steel wheels, which means we can finally take this car out on the road and do the circle of life lap. That's what we're gonna call it, the circle of life lap. We're gonna end where we began. So, enjoy some music. I'm gonna put on these new wheels. We're gonna shine up the hubcaps and we're gonna take her for a spin. Finally you're cooperating. There she is with her new shoes. Now all we got to do is shine up the hubcaps and make them pretty. I think I have clips for 3, so one wheat rim is not going to have a hubcap yet. I had to order more of the little clips. I've also ordered another tire, a 5th tire, so I can paint this one up right here. Look at the tire collection. Someone's lost complete control of his whole backyard. This is going to be the spare, so we'll clean this, we'll paint it. The new tire should arrive in a couple of days, and of course, it's going to live in this beautiful, spacious trunk. It just goes right there, and this holds it on, just like this. So, all these parts, all this money that I spent on this car, it's worth every penny, every single penny, I think. So, we're going to go inside and clean up the hubcaps because it's 107 degrees. That's what it feels like out here, 107. And as you can hear, there are lawnmower guys, roofers, still climbing on top of these houses at 107 degrees. God love them. I'm not doing that. I'm going inside. I need some cool AC. So we're here at my newly renovated workstation. Yep, I actually paid a professional to clean the grout in my kitchen areas. So the hubcaps are kind of crappy. I hate to tell you that, but they're not. I thought they were in good condition and everything, and the more I look at them, the grosser they become. These aren't even white. These are almost a gray. This is all beat up to heck, and on 2 of them, I'm missing some of these clips. Okay, you can buy the clips. I may end up buying new ones, but I have discovered that people will sell this insert, and it goes on top of this. And then you can paint the hubcap. All you got to do is mask off right here, which is something that I might do. But I want to try, this is a new, to me, it cleans all metal parts, chrome, brass, copper, nickel, stainless steel, etc. I want to see if it's better than Mother's. So let's just give it a quick try. We're just going to see if this works or not. I bought this for another car, and I didn't use it. It doesn't tell you how to, well, okay, screw it. We're just going to try. We're going to use this rag. Okay. How's it going to do? I don't know. Can you tell a difference? Ooh, it smells. I'll tell you that. Okay. Well, I will just get to work on this. We'll decide on which one is better. And I'll show you the finished products, because it's going to take a minute at least. All right, and then when you want to put the clips on, the clips literally clip. They sit in the lip right here, and then this little tab fits under here, and you can go one at a time. Okay, so I've got 3 that'll work. Have I cleaned this one? It doesn't look like it. All right, let's give it a quick clean. Looks better. They're kind of shiny. Just 2 different colors. This is one. So we'll put you right here. Well, what do you think? Not perfect. Maybe I should do these 2 on this side. Yeah, I like those better. Hey, there's 3 on eBay that match, and they look really good, so I think I'm just gonna do that. Okay. She looks good. Just don't look back here. Oh my goodness, she's gonna be a pretty car. Well, what do you think? I think she looks 100 times better. I hope. I'm really second guessing myself. Should I have left the bunt wheels and put the new tires on those, or are the hubcaps going to be it once I get them all done? I'm thinking hubcaps once they're done, but we're going to let the car dry. I do want to go ahead and roll it in the garage and check underneath. I want to see if I can get that speedometer cable inserted a little better into the transmission. It's not working right now, so we'll do that. And then this evening when it cools off, finally, we're going to take her around Circle of Life. Yeah, but she looks beautiful. She's really pretty. I didn't roll this all the way up. That's a problem. Oh well, we'll roll it all the way up, or rather all the way down, because it's only 8,000 degrees out here when we take her around the block. Guess what time it is? We're gonna go for a ride. Lola got a haircut. Yeah, she's back to her crew cut because these 107 feel-like temperatures are out of control. All right, get in the back seat. There you go. This is your first time. Yeah, I got my two best friends. I've got my dog Lola, and I got baby Jesus. So I think this is gonna be a very successful road trip. Let me clean the lens. Okay. Hopefully everything goes as planned. Should I try to close this some more? There we go. That's closed. Hopefully it opens. I've got a route cleared in the backyard. Miserably's coming up. I got to get her on the road and to the tag agency in like 2 weeks or I lose my title thing. And I got the two Clios right there. I'm working on them as well. So you think I just sit around and do nothing? Think again, because this is a lot of work. This little YouTube channel is really a lot of work. So here we go. Let's see if she's going to start. Oh no, she's not, because she's not in. Here we go. Now she's in. Yeah, she's got to be in park or neutral. There she is. Now, why is that on? That's the first time for the generator. Why are you on? Come on now. You have not been on in a while, have you? Well, let's just see. Hopefully she goes off. We're going to take our camera with us. We're going to do this very expeditiously. Remember Mr. Carter? That's the word I got from there. So, yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's put her into reverse. Still got to work on that. And this is the first time with our new tires. We haven't done anything with our tires. Okay, Lola, I don't want you to escape. Is it that one? Okay, there we go. Oh, it's the brake. That's what's on. Doggone it. Okay, hold on. My brakes. Now go off. Look at that. Okay. Here we go. She's doing very well. She's backing up very, very well. Okay, we're gonna pick it up after I get her through the gates of heaven here, because we're getting kind of close. Okay, we're doing good so far. We're backing up just fine. Let's go down here. We'll do our usual turn in the cul-de-sac, and then we're gonna come back out. And we're going down the hill. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. She's doing good so far. All right, here's what it looks like going down the road with the new hubcaps and her new tires. What do you think? I think she looks good. I really think she looks good. I wish it would switch gears. Here we go. Oh, good turn. Good turn. Are we going to switch gears? Yep, we switched gears. Okay. So we're going to do it. We're going down the road. This is the furthest she has ever been. And hopefully she'll make it up the hill. We're watching the gauges. Oh, look! The speedometer is working. The speedometer is actually working. We fixed something, Lola. We fixed it. Here we go. There's girls and hot girls and a Toyota following us. Let's see. They want to go cruising with me or something. They don't. They're just trying to get out of the neighborhood. Okay, this is the furthest she's been. Can she make it up the hill? Let's just see. Oh, where'd they go? They're kind of still behind me. Okay. Here we go. We're going up the hill. All right, here we go. We're passing our first car. And look, speedometer is speedometing. Oh my goodness. This is the furthest we've been, Lola. What do you think? Oh, here comes a car. Here we go. Yeah, you guys want this car, don't you? Everybody loves this car. What are we doing here? Here we go. Okay, this is officially, this is the new frontier, Lola. What do you think? Oh, you know, for being off the road for 102 years, she's doing really well. Turn signal? Yes, we do have a turn signal. Look at her go. We're switching gears. We're cruising the neighborhood. People are looking at her. And she's getting all the attention she deserves. Most importantly, she's showing me how fast we are going. This is the best test drive ever. Still haven't noticed any increase in the temperature. But let's kind of follow that. There's a new S-Class, new-ish. We're gonna go around here. I don't like that downshift. It's a little clunky. It's kind of like the Jag. Upshift is great. If we had some tunes, we could do that too. I need to figure out how my air is on. So I think this switch right here by the vent tube opens the air scoop above the hood. She's doing great. She's really doing so good. So what do you think, Miss Lola May? Are you happy? Are you and baby Jesus back there doing good? At this rate, we can go get some gasoline. I don't like that final ka-chunk down into first gear. We'll have to Google that. It's from the rear diff, I think. That was a good one. She is shifting pretty well. That right there. Okay, here we go. What a beautiful dash it is. What a beautiful dash. On a beautiful day. Good job on the speed bumps. See if this guy notices. No, he didn't even look. He's not a car guy, obviously. Going up the hill. This is a pretty good hill, too. That speedometer is perfect. It's doing so well. I guess I just didn't have enough speed when I was backing in and out of the garage there. There's a shift. We're in third. And I think even the odometer, that chunk right there, I don't like. Here we go. Come on. Shift. There we go. This is as fast as we've gone right here. That's 28. That's like a... That's top speed on a bike. My top speed in my Mercedes is the top speed of an electric bike. A little more terrifying though in this for some reason. I just got to develop the trust. Yeah. Oh my goodness. She is doing so well. What do you think, Lola May? Are you happy? I'm super duper happy. We'll go up here. You know, I think I'm going to go ahead and order that temperature gauge from that one guy just to make sure that I have a working one. And I may ask him about that shift too, but we did it. Now, for the first time ever, I'm going to park her outside. I am going to park her outside. I may have to move cars around so I can get everything going here, but look at this. Are we up enough, far enough? Lola, what do you think? Are you happy? We did it, didn't we? All right, high five. Thank you. Come on. High five. Good girl. Good girl, Mama Llama. Okay, so Circle of Life is complete. We have the 69 Mercedes on the road. She is insured. She does have a current tag and everything is perfect. So, yay for me. If you like this series, please give me a thumbs up. I gotta adjust my mirror right here. And let me know what else you would like to see on this car, because there's still a lot of work to be done, okay? But I'm happy. I am so happy. I'm alive. I didn't know if I was going to be alive by the time I got this thing back on the road because of its history and then the name Janice, the haunted Mercedes. But all is well. We're doing fine. You're with us. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and we will see you again very, very... There goes a little rabbit. It's a good day. All right. Bye-bye.